All right, good afternoon. I'm Rick Minner. We're here with Tommy Hicks and Allen Pierce on the camera to talk to you about our Pulpwood truck that's going to be displayed at this show and some others coming up. When all of us were lots younger, these things were very common around our part of the country in the South and elsewhere. Back then, the Pulpwood was hauled in like 5-foot lengths, and a lot of people had these things with a homemade boom to load them. I know Mr. Bub Card and Nat Woolsey used to make these for people. John Langston built some of them. Probably Mr. Thomas Curlin had them. And I know Roland Mask and his family were some of the main people around here that cut pulpwood. And what always amazed me is, unlike this 62 Chevrolet of ours, it's kind of beat up on the front, his trucks were always really nice when he was in the woods. And I don't know how they cut 2 or 3 loads a day as many times they did and didn't tear them up, but they kept their stuff really nice and hard-working folks. But anyway, we found this one on Facebook Marketplace, and Steve Williams went with us to get it. He was working for Tom Chitwood at the time, and Tom let us use his tractor and trailer. He probably didn't know exactly what we're going to do with it. He probably wouldn't let us have it because that boom is getting close to the legal limit on the road. But we got it home. Tommy helped us get the rear end fixed here, and when I was going to get him to explain it to you, because all I know about rear ends, I'm kind of like the people in that movie, My Cousin Vinny, when Mona Lisa Vito was explaining how the positive traction worked, and she said everybody in Alabama knows how you put on the gas and one wheel spins and the other one doesn't when you're in the mud. So there's a lot of that going on with this, but I'm going to let Tommy explain to you sort of how this works, and then we're going to fire it up and try to demonstrate it a little bit. Tommy, it's yours.
What they used back in the day, it's really ingenious to me. They took a rear end and narrowed it out of a truck, and one side they took a couple of wheels and made a place for the cable to wrap up on, and the opposite side still got a brake drum on it. And so the way it works, there's a master cylinder on the back, and you can pull the lever, and when you apply the brakes to this drum on this side, it makes the opposite wheel turn, and then when that happens, it rolls the cable up. So you've got a powered winch. It runs off the PTO drive from the truck. So we're going to try it here and see if we can make it work for you.
One thing I want to point out, the Carter family that displays here from down at Baxley, they cut a lot of pulpwood back in the day, and from what I understand, their sister was the one that ran the lift. And when I asked them about how to operate this thing, the 2 brothers always say, "You need to talk to my sister. She knows more about it than we do." So we hope they're going to get some video from her talking about operating one. But we'll see what happens here. Just to let you know, I'm going to stay close to the clutch in the truck in case this whole project goes haywire. I can get it stopped. But Tommy and Allen are going to try to we're going to demonstrate sort of how the winch works, and maybe if it all goes good, load a couple of logs. But we haven't had this cable on the spool yet, so we're not sure whether we're going to have to stop and work on the cable some or whether it's going to go from the start. But we're fixing to give it a try. You think it'll crank, Tommy?
It cranked a second ago. All right, hold it. Okay. Well, don't let go of the brake. All right, hold it. What? This could be dangerous right here. All right. Wait a minute. All right, now let it go. All right, that's how it goes. It could have been a little smoother than that, but that was our first shot there.
We're obviously not professional pulpwooders,
Yeah.
but makes us appreciate more what people used to do back in the day.
Well, yeah, I guess you get used to all that.
Anyway, stay tuned. We'll try to teach you some more about
We
pulpwood.
should be ready to go now. You kind of, well, it'll take some playing with it. You kind of maybe have to toggle it just a little bit and let it drag some.
Let me see if I can slow the truck down a little too.
That might help too, yeah.
Maybe not.
I may have turned off this box over here. Hang on a minute. Okay, try it now. Come on, crank. All right, try it again. Is the camera running? Yes, it rolling. Okay. That was much better. All right.
I'm going to show just how the boom works, how you can swing it around. It pivots. Tommy's going to pull it around there so you can kind of see how it works.
I'll do it. Maybe frozen. It's frozen.
There it goes. It's moving. It'll be load from either side with it, but that boom will pivot around on the axis up there. We hope y'all got as much enjoyment out of watching this video as we did out of making it. We're trying really hard to produce some videos that are worthwhile and help y'all learn about what we're doing here at Inman Farm Heritage Days. If you like it, if you don't mind, help us out. Click that like button and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you on the next time.